Data breach remains a huge hot button just because it generates a lot of press, it generates class action litigation. Businesses need to be concerned, particularly in the area of healthcare, not only in terms of HIPAA security breach issues, but also California's security breach requirements applicable to healthcare entities are a real challenge.
Making sure that we meet every requirement in the HITECH Act. For our organization, we are subject to HIPAA, and we're also subject to the HITECH pieces that have HIPAA components of that. And there are many new regulations, so for us, we're going to be really focusing on what are the regulations that the Department of Health and Human Services are in the process of releasing. And that information, you know, they presented and then they pulled it back. So for us, we need to be as current as possible so that we are going to meet that regulation when it is in final stages.
I see companies trying to say, let's figure out where all of our data is. Let's get rid of the data, sensitive data we don't need that could cause or trigger a breach notification. Let's outsource it. I see a lot of outsourcing of payment operations. I see more implementation of virtual terminals so that employees can't retain their data on their laptops.
Internal IT guys are looking to enhance their IT to make sure that they can comply with both state and federal regulations. And there's been a very interesting back and forth, a push and pull between the CITOs and the CEOs about whether or not budgetary constraints will help or not with respect to the IT program.
The hot button is whether notice and choice works to enable consumers to exercise the control that they need to have over the use of their personal information. And I think the uniform conclusion by the FTC, by academics, by consumer advocates, and elsewhere is that it is not working.